the news on the Exactly Television TV News Channel.
Hello and welcome to the Exactly Television TV News Channel News. Exactly the way it is class and style. Program the ELEME Nigeria Show, telling you the future for Africa. Broadcasting here in Nigeria, Africa and around the world. Reliable and accurate. I am Desmond Mbalo. The headline: Chief Emmanuel Kerewa condoles with families of the victims of ELEME East West Road tanker inferno. Calls for thorough investigation of the root cause of the accident. Commend Rivers State government on construction of ELEME link roads. Top story: a survivor of the tanker explosion, Pastor Godwin Osaro, presiding pastor of Alpha House International Church, narrates all day how he watched his cars be burned to ashes at the scene.
Burned to ashes. We had to run away from the car at some point. In that moment, you have to choose between life and property. Yeah.
Before I bring you the details of the news, let me take you to the important commercials. Stay tuned.
Wow, people, you are all here. My name is Mr. Desmond Mbalo, and this is Rick Fat Newspapers, the mouthpiece of the people, the press. A must-have in all homes and offices in Nigeria, covers community issues, governance, campuses, and social stories. A brand owned by the Exactitude Group, published weekly by Exactitude Productions Nigeria Limited EPNL Media News and Entertainment Company, adding values to lives and nothing less, to inform, educate, inspire, and entertain. For your advert placement and coverage of your events, call 0912-8161-708. Facebook at Exactitude Press House. Read Fat Newspapers, a must-have in all homes and offices in Nigeria.
See, our car is stuck here inside fire. Devil, you do this one, oh! You do this one. It's a hold up for Echo Bank before petrochemical. Devil, you do this one, oh! You do a mo.
First day inside now. First don't burn rose finish. Jesus, hey God, what am I saying? Just between how many hours? Nana, Jesus, 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 Jesus. It's happening like, look at this fire happened. I just look at almost to run. Look at people cars burning. People sweat. It's happening live. ELEME. God.
Welcome back. And now the news in detail. The Chief of Staff of Okerewa Community and later in ELEME local government area of Rivers State, Chief Emmanuel Kerewa, has expressed his deep condolence to the families of the victim of the Aleto ELEME tanker explosion inferno. Incident that occurred on Friday evening, the 26th of April 2024, along the Indorama Echo Bank axis of the Aleto ELEME East West Road in Rivers State, describing it as a Black Friday in the state that could involve anyone. In a condolence message issued to the press, the Exactly Television TV News Channel News special program, the ELEME Nigeria Show, telling you the future for Africa by the Chief of Staff of Okerewa Community, Chief Emmanuel Kerewa, expressed sadness over the ugly and bitter incident that claimed the lives of the innocent Nigerians and lots of valuable properties worth millions of naira. The Okerewa Community Chief of Staff, Chief Okerewa, however, prayed for God to give the deceased families the fortitude to bear the irreplaceable loss and comfort those who lost their properties in the inferno. The statement stated that it is regrettable and unfortunate that they died over a deplorable state of the federal road that could be faced by the federal government of Nigeria for its citizenry to avert such accident if the roads were in good conditions, and expressed his deep sympathy to the families of the victims. The statement further appealed to the government to conduct a thorough investigation of the root cause of the fire accident and further enlighten the public through the medium on how to respond to such fire incidents in the future in order to save their lives. The Chief of Staff of Okerewa Community, Chief Emmanuel Okerewa, in the statement urged the construction company handling the ongoing reconstruction of the ELEME axis of the East-West Road to expedite their work and, in the meantime, create an alternative route for commuters just for ease of traffic while on the job. He further used the opportunity to commend the King of ELEME Kingdom, His Royal Majesty King Dr. Philip Osarobele, on Air ELEME 11, for his leadership qualities of putting ELEME Kingdom together in peace and harmony with the multinational companies operating in the area of the state. In the statement, also extended his appreciation to the Rivers State government-led administration of His Excellency Sir Siminalayi Fubara, Governor of Rivers State, on his kind gesture towards the victims, on his pronouncement of the compensation packages for the families of the victims of the Aleto ELEME East-West Road fire disaster, and as well commended the state government on the level of work at the ongoing construction of the ELEME local government area link roads through the Woji, Akpajo, Aleto and Alesa communities, which he said upon completion will boost the economy of the area. Chief Emmanuel Okerewa stated. However, the Exatu Television TV channel conducted an exclusive interview as regards the fire accident, where an eyewitness and a survivor of the fire explosion, the presiding pastor of Alpha House International Church, Pastor Godwin Osaro, narrated their audience when they featured on the Exatu Television TV channel special program, the ELEME Nigeria Show, Teenager the Future for Africa. Television TV channel and the program, the ELEME Nigeria Show, Teenager the Future for Africa. And we're happy to actually have you on our platform. Please, can our viewers know you? Your name briefly.
My name is Pastor Godwin Osaro.
And please, can you be audible a little? I know Pastor Godwin Osaro. We were informed that you were actually one of the victims, the survivor of the ELEME East-West Road accident that just occurred, the tanker explosion. And we give God the glory. So first of all, can you just briefly tell us how you feel presently actually being here now talking with me?
All right, I feel excited to be here. I mean, who will not be happy being on Exatu TV interview? You know, I'm really happy, really excited to see everybody, loved ones, friends and families. It's been a good one altogether. We give God all the glory. So I really feel excited, obviously.
All right. We know that God has been faithful to have kept you alive. Haven't actually skate through that incident that occurred on that Friday evening.
Yes.
We were told you were actually involved. Please, can you just narrate your experience at the moment?
All right, a lot of shocking information, of course. First of all, we're grateful to God for life. Yeah, there were lots of properties, good amount of money or millions, but we understand that the important thing is that our life is preserved. All right, if I would answer your question very short and sharp, it was on a beautiful Friday evening. I wasn't alone, it was with my wife, my beautiful son, my family. We were going home after a busy day of work, school, and a lot of activities. And while we were on our way back, we were stuck in traffic for a couple of hours. While we were in the traffic, we discovered that there was a leaking tanker carrying lots of PMS products. Along the line, while we were still observing, my boy said to me he needed to ease himself. So we opened the door and brought him out for him to ease himself. After that, we saw that the fuel had taken over the sensation of the car. Everywhere was already booming and smelling with the fuel. At the moment, we just discovered that we needed to go, call it a day. And then we took off from there, only to take a few steps away, and then the explosion started. I want to give God the glory for everything.
Oh, wow. You mean you were actually on that queue?
Yes. Not just myself, my family and I.
And your car got bombed.
Burned to ashes. We had to run away from the car at some point, In that moment where you have to choose between life and property, yeah.
Wow, so you have to choose between life and property.
Yes, and we chose life first.
How are you feeling when you were actually seeing your car, watching it getting burned? I know you were seeing the car getting burned. How are you feeling?
I will answer with another feeling. Some of us have seen our phone charger stolen, or we have seen our phone fall on the ground.
Yeah.
If you take that feeling and multiply it by 1,000, that's how you feel. So it's quite very painful, particularly in this season. Of course, we know that it's actually a trying time for the country and for everyone else, who is just going through it. So I said it's basically losing your phone or losing your charger and then multiplying that feeling by 1,000. It's really a very painful experience.
All right. Basically, I know how it feels to have lost property, valuable property in that matter. But as it is, life is of great value. That which you've lost, I believe God kept it for a purpose.
Oh, yes.
So you go get more of that. Basically, you're a father to many with the sheep you're actually leading because you're a man of God. And as it is now, you don't have any car you use at the moment. What can you actually say to the state government, not just you alone, to others that were victims? What can you say to the state government to come to the aid and to assisting these people? What can you just say, please, using yourself too as a victim?
The first thing I have to say is a quick compensation should be paid in a way such as that even if it's not to totally eradicate the pain that people have felt, but at least to restore some people back to their status quo. Because I, for one, being a minister of God, a pastor of Alpha House International Church, a car for me is not a luxury. It's for the purpose of ministry, it's for the purpose of evangelism. It's also for my family and some other responsibility as a man. Of course, you know that already. So it's not a thing of fun, And then being left to go back to using all these other means of transportation, the bikes and all the rest for a man.
So how can these people locate the right people? How do you locate the right people? Because you were actually in that incident.
Yes, I believe that everybody has people. You can lie to yourself, but you cannot lie to the whole community. You can lie to yourself, you cannot lie to the leaders. I will tell you why. I'm a native of ELEME local government, and if for any reason this interview I have been granted is carrying any form of false information, the local government should be contacted. Everybody who have been affected should be granted an interview, and this interview should be brought forth for verification.
Yeah, from their local government too.
From their local government, from people who know you, from their clan leaders.
Yes.
Because I believe it's not really very easy to go to your community chief and tell him, I lost a thing. They know you better.
Yes, they know if you have a car.
They know what you have. They know if you are actually running in that status or you are not. So with what I've said, take this information, verify with the local government chairman, verify with people in authority, people who say they know you, they know what you do. They'll be the ones to say, yes, this person is part of it. I think it's really quite easier than we really imagined. It's not a big deal.
Okay, so what can you say in summary? Giving thanks to God, all of that, and basically for preservation of life. What can you say as we round up?
I want to say all thanks to God. Yes. Someone said to me the other day, he said, you won't understand the quality of this testimony until you see those who were affected by the negative part of this experience. You won't understand the miracle you enjoyed until you're in a place where they were burying someone that was affected by it. Then you will really understand the good things God did for you.
Yes, my name is Gospel. Yes, I was here yesterday when I coming back from there. And everywhere was jump out. There's no even goes to just jump out. Some people were trying to find their way because of some people from far distance. And I said, okay, let me follow their job. Before I left, before I reached the Pato Junction, that's where the bus started. The problem, let them allow the truck to drive in the night. Let them give way for truck in the night. Let the passenger move for the daytime. So that shorting will not happen again. Lots of souls are yet going. People are dying here. Let the truck drive in the night. That's my own.
No, this stuff. This is Up Television TV channel. We're just actually at the scene of the fire incidents that engulfed these vehicles. From what we gathered, it was
explosion of a tanker truck that was actually loaded with petrol, inflammable products that resulted to this last night.
More than 100 and something cars, almost 200 and something cars don't burn. See cars from here. Hey God, I hope some human beings no dey inside.
See our car is stuck here inside fire. Devil, you do this one, oh. You do this one. See our car is stuck here inside fire. Echo Bank. Devil, you do this one, oh. Devil, you do this one, oh. Hold on, oh. Echo
You can actually see the number of vehicles they vandalized. This is the ELEME Nigeria show in the future for Africa. I'm Desmond Chanimbolo reporting live for the Saturday television, TV News channel. All these cars, wow, in my Germany souls must have been lost last night. This is a reality of what happened last night. Today's television TV News channel. You can see the flames, the smokes from the fire outbreak.
I am Fortune Kenya. Okay, thank you so much. It was a gory experience. I was in the gridlock that transpired last night. The explosion was quite unfortunate. What I want to say is that I think the federal government should bring its attention to ELEME land. That road is a major road that gives access to so many companies on the land, and it also gives access to other states like Akwa Ibom, Calabar. And so I don't think it should be abandoned by the federal government. It is something they should look into. I know they have awarded that road, but the pace of the construction is very low, and we must confess. Yes, in a developed situation, in a developed country, that is done. For instance, if you go to Benin Republic, you find out that heavy trucks ply the road by night, 10 p.m. till 3 a.m. All the trucks should be plying at 10 p.m. in the night.
Oh, how God preserve the life of Pastor Caldwin Osaro. We feel your plight, actually seeing you watched your car being burnt and you could do nothing about it, that you have to choose between life and property. Well, I can feel it, but you did the right thing by choosing life. Life is of great asset and valuable asset to us than property. You will get all of that back. We'll give God the glory for your life. And we want to actually lend our voice to this and call on the Liberty government to see how they can actually give compensation to these victims to ameliorate their suffering and on their trauma and the trauma they're going through. You are watching this on television, TV, the channel program, the ELEME Nigeria show, and the future for Africa. You can watch this program online on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at Desert TV Online. Facebook, Desert TV Online, YouTube at Desert TV Online. You can also watch this program on these stations in Nigeria: RSTV, NTA, AIT, Arise News, Silverbird Television, Channels TV, and TVC News Nigeria. I am Desmond Chanimbolo, and bye for now.
Take nobody's attitude. Do you know this attitude? Do you want to know this attitude?
You ready?